I agree with you there. What's your biggest issue with it? Why are you mad?
It's fucking disturbing. Like, why would you? Okay, even if you did do that, why would you admit to that? Because this guy, he's on a YouTube channel, so he clearly doesn't give a shit about his friend, right? And not only that, but he's compromising that dude's family.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the friend's gonna know
who it is. Yeah.
What? Yeah. He said, "Hey, my dad went to the gym with us.
Say, yeah.
My dad used to take us to the gym all the time."
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, it's just.
You said you guys were in the sauna.
Oh God, ugh.
That's actually really messed
Dude,
up, though, because that just.
Yeah, I don't know. If you want to be gay, but I just don't want to hear about it ever.
Welcome back to another episode of Ill Eagle Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I'm your host, John Ostos, a.k.a. Ill Eagle CEO, and I'm here with my three counterparts, Dion, Two Cup Larry, Cody, Big Meat Malk, and our forever guest, Dalton, I'm doing dad shit Nelson.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas?
Okay, so last week we bet, right?
Yeah, on the
I
UFC
knew
fights.
that DDP was going to lose, but I didn't want to be the.
Oh, now you knew.
I didn't want to agree. Like, oh yeah,
He walked into a cream pie.
yeah.
Sure.
He wanted to get cream
I
pie.
bet DDP was going to win. Okay, and we bet a pie in the face.
Okay. That's
No,
so
say
the
it
winner.
right.
That's
Cream
right.
pie, though. It's cream.
We bet a cream pie.
Not actual man cream.
A double cream pie.
You guys can't put your cream in it.
Yeah.
Speaking of DP,
Okay.
So,
What a way to start an
but
episode.
DDP, he obviously lost, but I guess it was the most boring fight.
Which is what everybody would have expected if they knew who he was facing. Like, he's a wrestler. That's what dominates in the UFC. Wrestling dominates.
yeah,
and
but
you can strike.
Chimaev outpunched him too, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah,
it was
he did.
like.
Regardless,
He's been
outpunched
working
him.
on
like-
fighting
yeah.
on actual standing up and boxing other people that he knows he's going to beat too. So it's not like he's a punk.
Ooh.
Chimaev.
No, he's definitely not a punk, but
I think he just kicked his ass.
I think it
all
sucks
I
that
smash you.
people pay $80 for.
A good
I didn't-
fighter.
I wouldn't have paid
Hey,
for
but
that
a
fight.
really good fighter should know how to box around that shit. DDP didn't even have it in him to do it. He got worn out, bro.
Yeah, people
that's
were
how the
saying he
fight
was
game
just
went.
like turning his back to him when he was getting taken down. I didn't watch it, but I
didn't either.
I heard it was
refuse now.
interesting. Did you guys see that spinning elbow that guy did? I can't even remember the name of who did it. I just saw the highlight. It was nasty.
How come you didn't watch the fight?
I was in
Texas.
Yeah, I was in Texas. Yep, I was enjoying the heat.
No, I didn't see that.
It was crazy, dude. I was out there and we went into the hotel and the people behind the desk like looked at me and then they looked back and then they looked at me again. They said, "I thought you were Drake. I swear to God, I did a double take." And I was like, "Okay, sounds
said
good."
that?
Yeah,
No way.
Yes, and they were black people, which is I don't see that I
That
look like
is
Drake.
hilarious.
I don't.
Look like Drake.
Not
If you
like
would have
that,
had your
though.
hair before this haircut, they definitely would have been.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't see it, and it's more than that. Like,
This fool says he don't see it, but he's dressed as Drake twice now for Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm just at home by myself.
You look in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm Sydney Drake. But no, dude, it was pretty interesting. I don't know. It was nice being out there. It was crazy to think of like how people act here versus how people act there. And I was telling her friend who lives there, I said, people are just so much nicer here. And she's like, they're not. And I said, they are to me. Like most of the people think I'm from there. And then when they talk to me, they're like, you're not from here. And so I get them. I trick
You'll
them.
be like the average white guy there.
No, I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think
You're
that's
that- 'cause you're
true.
that dark.
They just my accent.
light.
They all say I have an accent, and I say I don't know what that means because you have an accent. If I wanted to talk like you, I could. I could go, yeah, I'm in the South right now. You know, I could talk like this if I had to, but I don't, and I won't. So I just talk like
He's
a
like, I
regular
could talk
person.
like y'all, don't you know?
Yeah, don't you? I like to use common grammar. So
Yeah, but
Like big.
We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't
big.
notice that we have an accent, but we do.
But people say
I
I'm a,
don't think. I mean, I don't. I work around like with people from all across every single point of the country. I really notice it from my friends in Tennessee or down in Alabama. I don't think I have an accent at all. And when I'm around them, I'm like,
Exactly.
I don't sound like them. I don't sound like the people from California. I'm like, I don't think we talk different at all.
I do think there's a Midwestern accent.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Yeah, I think they're
the
definitely
people
is.
that
I just-
say big or like my sister-in-law says big, like Henny fig. She's like, yeah.
I can't remember who I was talking to, but
I mean that big, you fig.
they said that we talk a lot faster than everybody else.
I could. I don't know.
There's just like this like hard twang, you know, like you use hard vowels, it seems like.
Well, if you think like the Southerners, they talk slow.
They do talk slow.
Well,
they do.
the other day I went out to the fence line to go check on the cattle,
That's pretty good.
and it's us.
That's pretty
The other
good.
day we went to the fence line to go check on the cattle.
It's like we're more civilized or like more domestic than they are.
Yeah.
Damn heathens from Texas.
And there wasn't many white people. I didn't see many white people really at all. To
Really?
be honest. No.
You saw civilized other than white people?
Yeah, and that was really nice actually. I'm not, and it sounds bad, but like honestly, seeing people who don't act stupid is really nice. And obviously in this
You must have been
area-
in the tourist areas.
You're saying you didn't
we
see
were
white
in
people?
Fort Worth, but then we went to Dallas too. So like, I mean, people act crazy, obviously, but nobody acted like how young people here act. Young people that aren't white that are here, even white people, but young people that are not white here act dumb, really dumb. Like they do dumb things. They say dumb things. They talk like they are dumb. And so like out there, everyone is being regular people. And that was really nice. Adults being regular.
What do you mean a regular? Like
See, I think
acting
this is
white?
I think this is
acting like a normal person that contributes to society
You
and
just kept
isn't
talking
an,
about these non-white people who act this
this
way.
is a
Isn't an
fine
absolute
example.
asshole.
The opposite of that is acting irregular. That's like saying like John's Hispanic, you're Hispanic, Cody's normal. And like that's how you're categorizing the people right now.
I'm saying that like people,
I get what you're saying.
People here. So like if I think
Because he
about
hasn't been in these conversations.
my little brother is 21, right?
Yeah.
I would say his friend group acts like complete assholes and that he is black. He's not white.
But they're comfortable acting that way around you.
Not even just me, just in general. Like I talk to people and I know like they act like assholes. Unless they have to be completely professional, they aren't. So
I probably was that way too though. I was
I'm
probably that
not
way
saying it's
for a while.
it is bad though. You shouldn't do that. I don't think that's
I don't
acceptable.
anymore, but you probably acted that way at 21 too.
To my close friends, I don't act like that to other people. That's why I've been able
I
to
never
make
did that either.
relationships with people that are older than
See,
me.
I think it's just a like when you're not from somewhere, you like that place better. You think the people are different. Like people always, you know, the biggest question I used to always get was, "You're from California. What the hell made you want to come here?" It's like, dude, live there and you'd understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like when you're an outsider to somewhere, you think it's better. You think the people are different. You think it's so much, you know, like, but it's just not true, bro.
I like seeing colored people more. Actually,
Maybe that would be the racism in you. though.
Colored.
I wouldn't say it's racism.
oh
I don't
my
like.
gosh.
I don't mind seeing white people. I'm just saying I like seeing colored people that act
Well,
good.
I think you think saying colored people, Cody, is like derogatory and you shouldn't say it.
Yeah,
you think that?
That seems to be the common.
That's
What do you
that
normally
seems
say?
to be the common thing. Colored.
I think
when
it's
you
okay.
say it, it's,
Colored
it's
folk.
worse. Yeah, I just
Why?
mean non-white people, like
Because white is
Mexicans,
wrong, bro.
black, all of them. We have a lot of races here, though.
It's people of color. All right.
POCs.
Remember, because it was Joey Swoll. Joey Swoll.
I
said,
don't care about him.
Joey Swoll said colored
gone
people,
woke.
and then he got fucking he got roasted, and he's like, "I am sorry, it's people of color."
I think colored people is fine. I've had two white friends of mine. They're like, dude, you can't say that. I'm like, I can't say colored people. Like maybe you guys shouldn't
Fuck
say
that.
it.
Fuck that.
I think it's fine to say that.
Just
bring
say
it
black
back.
fools.
We're bringing back
Brown
the F
fools.
word, the
Yeah,
R word.
you could just say brown, I guess. Yeah,
Black and brown.
that's the same thing to me, bro. I just think they're all brown. Some are just dark.
But you can't you can't be like, it was a bunch of brown people. They're gonna be like Mexicans? Yeah. And be like, oh no, black people, I guess is what I meant.
The other thing was I was in the airport, picked up my rental car, and as I was picking up my rental car, the lady was Arab, and she's like, "You have a lot of Arabic features," and I was like, I said, "I'm not Arab at all. I'm half black, half white."
Yeah,
So,
terrorist ass dude.
Yeah.
it was. She was like, "You remind me a lot of my son," and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And she's like, "It's
Did you
awesome."
Muslim?
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, she was Arab.
No, I was like,
Dion's all Akbar.
Yeah. And the sirens started going off in the place, and they were like, "Everybody has to leave the building." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And she's just like, "Here, let me just finish this paperwork." We walked out. I'm trying to find the rental car. Can't find it. This lady's like, "Go out of the building. You need to go back in through and go out the doors." And we just got in the rental car and left.
Oh God.
It was fun. Good time.
Oh wow.
But yeah, pretty much every stereotype you guys give me, I got in Texas
That's
in
awesome.
3 days.
We do that
See,
for
we're
a
not
reason.
bullshitting you, bro.
Yeah.
We're just being real.
Must be true.
Yeah.
It must be
Yeah.
true. I'm an Arab Drake.
Yep.
Straight up.
I'll take it.
Take either of their money too, right?
Yeah, I will.
Drake's or the Arabs.
Yeah.
Dalton, what have you been up to in the past?
I've
Yeah,
just
Dalton's
been,
doing big things right now for Turning Point.
I just been working from home, traveling a little bit, but getting ready to travel. Next week I go to Chicago. Week after that, Milwaukee. Week after that, Iowa.
Damn.
And then a week after that, I'll be in Minneapolis. And then, working on some events with Charlie behind the scenes, just doing everything on my desk from like emailing administrations in schools 2 months ago, trying to get events finalized that still are not finalized, but almost. So just getting ready for Charlie to come to the Midwest. That's about it. Like, and working with my new team. I got,
Is that the UND one? I think that's the one I was trying to tell you guys about.
yeah, that's
It's
the one that's
Charlie.
almost completely finished.
Yeah.
And,
awesome.
Can you talk
that'd be
about
cool.
that on here, or should I bump that?
That one's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what we're up to. Just working on behind the scenes work, getting my new 5 employees ready to hit the field. I got one in Chicago who I still gonna be with next week. She's gonna do great. I'm gonna be out there first time ever in Chicago, and we're going straight to private
Block.
universities next
Oh.
week. No, not O Block, but we're gonna be in the heart of Chicago, tabling on campus with our Charlie Kirk fatheads or all of our conservative gear. So it's gonna be crazy.
You got
Are
your
you
bulletproof
scared?
vest?
But they're
I'm not
private schools.
We're gonna be
though.
at some private schools. 2 private and 1 public, I think.
What's the public one? Are you allowed to say?
I think it's Lewis University. It's a smaller school, but we'll be at Loyola Chicago, and then we'll be at, I think, University Illinois Chicago. So that school's got like 33,000 students. So that's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to it, but I can't say I'm nervous. I'm just excited. I've never been to Chicago, never been to a school in Chicago, so that's going to be exciting.
Is she from there?
Yeah, she's from the area.
So
the
she knows
suburb.
kind of like.
She knows more than I do.
Yeah.
But like, I'm used to tabling at like NDSU, SDSU. Now we're gonna go to the heart of Chicago and table.
Is she
there.
brown?
No, she's white.
Oh.
She's white. Good question. Yeah, I know she's
What?
white.
That'll be fun.
So when you guys set up these table, is it just like what Charlie does, like change my
Open?
mind kind of
That's
thing?
that's not the idea of it, but sometimes it turns into that, especially at more like liberal, left-leaning schools. The idea is to find people who want to get involved to help us bring speakers there, which is usually pretty easy, especially right now. Like Charlie's a household name by now. Everyone knows about Turning Point. So the goal is to go to these big schools, find 3, 4, 5 students who want to help us bring an event there, and then, fast forward 2, 3, 4 months, then we bring a speaker there. I know, like you saw that I brought Alex Stein to NDSU, so they were trying to get him to go to Chicago. So we're trying to find students who want to help us do that. Then Alex Stein will be on campus in Chicago screaming libtards at people and get them to the table. And
Yeah, he's funny.
so he is funny. I love Alex Stein. He's a great speaker, great guy. To
I don't
have
know
on
how the
campus.
fuck he gets into like city halls across the country, but
How he still
That's
does
hilarious.
it, nobody knows too.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
He goes up to the mic and like raps about
Yeah.
their problems and shit like that. It's insane. He's hilarious.
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's just been a lot of behind the scenes stuff though. Been busy.
That's exciting.
How did you get a hold of Gay Boy?
Is that what the
Tiger
Tiger
King?
King?
Yeah. First off, fuck that guy because
Why?
he is such an abusive motherfucker with all those animals. I can't do it when it comes to animals. Like that documentary made me very sad because how many animals he fucking killed.
Okay,
So
I'm not.
fuck that gay
I'm not
prick.
promoting anything
Holy
he does.
shit.
Not literally, but fuck that guy.
Well,
You guys ever see the documentary?
Yeah,
I've
it was.
seen all
It
of
was
them.
He
I've seen
fucked up.
killed
follow-up ones,
so
too.
many animals.
I agree.
well, he's in prison for it. It's
I
not
know.
like he got away.
No, it's
but
good.
he wants to get
I don't
pardoned.
wanna
And
free
he's
him.
searching for a pardon from Trump. He
I'm a gay conservative.
he first DM'd me on Instagram a while back.
He DM'd you?
Yeah, that's how I got. That's how the whole thing
What?
happened. But it's also crazy and like it's just like all my friends and Some of my coworkers will joke to me about it. They're like, "You're exactly his type."
You are his type.
Yep.
100%.
Yep. He likes dark-skinned young men.
Yep.
He's like 65 now, and he just got remarried. And he told me his husband just got deported, but he's still feeling good about Trump, and he's okay with that. He's following the law, but he got remarried in prison. This is like his third.
But seriously though, how did he find your name? Because you're not that active on Instagram.
Not all the time, no. I think.
So how did he find you?
I think that like one post, I tagged him in my post or like a story as a joke. Like obviously he had nothing to do with him. And then like a couple days later, he DM'd me, and then I think he saw like Turning Point in my bio and wanted to talk, and I was like, sure, yeah, let's talk, let's get on the phone. And the first day he wanted to talk to me was actually on, I think it was on Easter or something. And I'm like, I can't talk on Easter. Like I got a family. He's in prison, so he doesn't care. But it was like 10 a.m. on a Monday or something, or Sunday. And he can only talk at 10 a.m. Like I talked to John about what if we do a pod with him, but he can only talk for like 15 minutes. And some of those minutes are like you're on a recorded line, a federally recorded line, because it's like the prison tapping in. But now he's fun to talk to. I mean, he's very, very entertaining. You put him on a subject and just listen to him talk. It's hilarious. He can talk.
Don't doubt it, because I enjoyed the documentary. But like I said,
documentary, yeah.
Fucked up.
I'm sure you've seen my story. I make it very clear that it has nothing to do with work.
Turning Point. Yep.
Yeah, because no one told me to do that either. But I'm like, I was scared the first time I ever posted it that someone would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, now I make the distinction that I think he came to me because of my work, but I made sure like, no, nothing will cross paths.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be in jail
he probably wanted you to talk to Charlie, to talk to Trump.
Yeah, he thinks I can probably like email Trump or text Trump and he'll get back to me. But no, I don't.
Sure, he didn't come across your fitness page first and then find you personally.
Here we go. Maybe he saw my old fitness page.
Has he asked you for pictures or anything like that?
No. I've got I feel like I got good, a good radar if I'm being groomed or not.
Gaydar.
So yes, a good gaydar for a 65-year-old gay man trying to come for me. I think I should know. I should see it coming before it happens. I guess that's what everyone says. I should see him approaching me if that's what he's after. So I meant to say.
I just don't get so he's just in there playing on his phone, just watching reels and stuff all day, or how's that?
Well, his husband runs his Instagram and his social media, and then like I think his husband gave him my phone number, and then he just called me from prison. He's just leaning against the concrete wall talking to me, and we're talking about, whatever he wants to talk about. I never asked about Carol Baskin because I wanted to keep it like everyone's going to ask him about Carol Baskin, so I had to be different. Otherwise, he'd be like, this is just another interview. But I asked him like why he wanted to be the mayor of Oklahoma, like the good questions. What he's going to do if he gets pardoned. He said he's not going to do tigers anymore, so take his word.
He's going to do a zoo, though?
No, he's done with animals, actually. That's it.
It's good.
So
stay far away from animals.
Maybe change your mind on him. Get to know the guy first before you shit on him, Cody.
Fuck that guy.
Get to know him. We did. We watched the documentary.
Speaking of the gays, let's segue.
Yes.
We have what could potentially be breaking news.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Breaking news.
Yep.
Let's pull up this little video here, and let's get everybody's take on this real quick.
Dalton, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Man, oh boy.
Make sure volume's all the way up. There we go.
Man, what's the freakiest thing you ever done, man?
I had sex with my friend's dad in the shower in the gym.
Why'd you do that, man?
Because I wanted to.
Okay.
Props, brother.
Man, what's the freakiest thing you ever done, man?
Oh, God.
I had sex with my friend's dad in the shower in the gym.
Why'd you do that, man?
Because I wanted to.
Okay.
First of all, why would you ask? Why'd you do that?
This was when he first started his YouTube, so
Pretty big now.
Yeah,
He's getting bigger.
I should email him, or DM him and ask him.
I got a snap.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he hasn't done okay, so go ahead, John. Go ahead. Lead it up to
Okay, so first of all, what are your opinions on what he's saying?
It's very disturbing.
And also, he would have been close to underage.
Yeah, I was wondering if he's underage then.
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, this clearly was a while ago, right?
Yeah. It doesn't even look like the same person. But to our viewers and our listeners out there, what you don't know
He's younger than I am.
is that This is, what is his name?
Blaze.
Blaze of the Minnesota Vikings cheerleading team.
Your
This
squad.
is the
Allegedly.
viral, infamous cheerleader that's making, waves right now in the NFL and all over social media. He's apparently from Fargo, North Dakota, and this was a street interview he did in Fargo, North Dakota, downtown, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
With somebody who has a YouTube channel apparently, and
Does it say when
this has
this was?
one like on it, so this doesn't have like
It doesn't say when it
a
was.
whole lot
right?
of notoriety.
It should.
Let's take a look here.
You hit like
Yeah,
the
it should say
three
that.
dots.
Do what?
Three dots at the top, or yeah.
Description. April 5th of 2024.
Oh, it wasn't that long.
So it's last year.
Yeah.
He probably was old enough then.
He was probably 18 then.
Well, it depends on when it happened.
Assuming that's
Yeah, when it happened.
Still
assuming it
disgusting.
just-
It's like
assuming it
he
just
asked,
happened.
"What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?"
Not done today.
I had sex with my friend's dad in the gym shower.
That's so disturbing. So freaking disturbing.
It's probably a crunch too.
I'm gonna DM.
I mean,
it.
I think so from the gay world, wouldn't this be the equivalent of being like, I banged my friend's mom, right? But probably a little
It's just
worse
like more
because your friend's
disrespectful, I
dad
think.
probably isn't gay since he has
He has the
kids.
kids. Yeah.
he could be gay still just because you have kids.
I mean, okay, he's not
Yeah.
publicly or openly gay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I don't.
So, the Cowboys don't got one of these.
A
No,
gay
they
guy?
sure don't.
They got a lot. I think they have the most men in the league. But the difference is, and there's a big difference between the gay guys and the actual men, because everyone on the Instagram comments is like, men in cheerleading is not a new thing. But that's,
It's not- it's
they're the
not
guys
a
who
new
are lifting
thing.
women up because
Yeah.
they're the giant dudes. the
People
guys
are right.
throwing weights.
I
around.
agree with everyone that says that shit too.
Yeah, I
like,
agree
they're
too.
absolutely right. Like, this isn't like new to the NFL, but it is because most
Gay
of them
people,
are
yes.
hetero.
They're not
men.
flamboyant like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not the one like throwing the pom poms around. They're the one throwing the women around in the air because they got to be jacked.
right.
This
ready
is-
to
Those
go.
dudes are
dudes.
clean house.
For the record, I don't even really have an issue with it because
Those
it's not
guys are
my
gay,
team.
too.
It's Cody's team.
It's Cody's team.
But
It's not my team either. But
But
an issue.
I do think that if it were anyone else, if it was a straight dude and they had a video like this, it would already be bad news for that person. So
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see once this makes its way around what people think of it.
It's Dalton has an issue because he thinks it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Well, that's correct. It is Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So, I mean, yes, you're right. That is one of my issues. I agree with you there. What's your biggest issue with it? Why are you mad?
It's fucking disturbing. Like, why would you? Okay, even if you did do that, why would you admit to that? Because this guy, he's on a YouTube channel, so he clearly doesn't give a shit about his friend, right? And not only that, but he's compromising that dude's family
that's true.
because the friend's gonna know
Who it is? Yeah.
yeah.
You say, hey, my dad went to the gym with
I was
us.
gonna say, how many,
My dad used to take
Yeah.
us to the gym all the time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just
You
it's,
said you guys were in the sauna.
oh god, ugh.
That's actually really messed
Dude,
up though,
if you
because
don't-
that just
yeah, I don't know. If you want to be gay, but I just don't want to hear about it ever. And that's fine, you know? I don't want to hear about it. And I'm pretty sure that other straight people don't want to hear about it either.
So are you anti-gay?
yeah. What's going on here?
No,
Ever?
I literally just said, if you want to be gay, it's fine. But don't say it to me.
That
Don't-
would be anti-gay.
Yeah, that sounds anti-gay, dude.
I literally just said,
You can be black,
It's
but just
okay.
don't come around my
It's-
house.
That's right.
You
Damn it.
be black, but you keep that skin color away from me.
Go ahead. Go
You're
ahead.
never dating
Be
my
it.
daughter. I swear
Be
to
it.
God.
You could be it, just not around me.
You could be black, but don't come home with one of my kids.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean?
No, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the gays. But
Sounds
stuff like
you
that.
do.
Yeah.
You
Stuff
seem
like that
you
bothers
might
me.
be the reason people think the far right is bad. Because if you're over here openly hating gays.
Wait a minute.
He just said it.
It's you that says it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
That is not a thing that is like just something I believe. That is something you believe too.
no, it's you, dude. You work for Turning Point. That's exactly what they fucking believe.
I mean, yes, we believe that God created a man and a woman.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tame
Not
take.
man and man.
That's a pretty tame take
So
that you're
are you
calling me out
anti-gay?
on right now.
Are you
Am I
anti-gay?
anti-gay? I am.
The turntables have turned.
I am anti anybody disclosing and talking about their sexuality in public and openly. I'm straight. You know,
Literally what I just said.
No, you said it. You said you hate gay people.
No.
I am saying
I don't hate gay people.
Yeah, you're straight. I'm straight. We don't need to talk about it. If Dion's gay, we don't need to talk about it.
I was just telling you how straight I was earlier before the podcast started.
Yes,
So
you
don't
did say
even.
that. I'm saying if somebody's gay, just don't talk about it.
I mean,
don't
it
want to
is
hear
a good
about it. I
point.
should never
though.
know.
It is a good point. Like
At this part,
like us guys will talk about clapping cheeks together. But if we had a gay friend, do you think we want to hear about that?
No.
You better.
No. If you were gay, I don't want to hear about your
I'm going to tell you over and over again, dude.
O-ring
Dion's
being
gonna be like,
blown
that
out.
dude's ass
Dude,
was fire.
I don't want to hear about your
You should
O-ring
have seen it.
being blown out.
I'm telling you, so it doesn't matter. If I
don't
ever
wanna hear
turn
that.
gay, dude, you're
I don't
going
wanna
to
hear
hear
that.
it.
It's the two Moorhead guys just loving the gays and
Dion
Just feeding
sucks
into
penis with his ass.
No, stop.
Oh my god, dude, this is getting really gay.
Yeah, not looking at Conor McGregor's penis on the screen wasn't gay. He's like, I don't want any of that gay shit, dude.
Dion's all,
He's like,
Dion's all
saying.
Dion literally was like, I'm not gonna look at that.
Yeah. He was like
He's like,
God
Bro,
damn.
he was like this. He's like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna look
I
at
don't want to
this.
see that shit. Dion had to get a look. He had to see what the King McGregor was packing.
Yeah, he was.
so my question is if this allegedly is the person that we think it is, do you think that'll affect anything?
I don't
They'll
know.
probably love
I think it depends on how the public receives it. You know what I mean? If this makes its round and, you know, we were able to find it, so I'd imagine a lot of people will. If it makes its rounds, it'll be based on how people perceive this. If we know anything about wokeness, we know that they're going to try to wash it down and say there's nothing wrong with it. But if it was a heterosexual person and spun the other way around, people would take issue with it and think it's disgusting. For someone to, like, imagine a straight dude being like, yeah, I banged my homie's mom in the shower at the gym. Everyone would be like, oh, that's disgusting. How inappropriate. So I don't know. It depends on public perception and who gets a hold of it first.
Yeah.
The wokeness or the awakened.
Yeah. I don't know. It
is disturbing to think that he is 21, 22 in this. Like, there's no way he's younger than Dalton is. So
yeah, he had to have been 21, 22 in that video for sure.
yeah.
Do we know how old he is right now?
If I had to guess, he's 22 or 23.
Yeah.
I know I'm older than him.
So either way, he was still an adult at the very least. But
I mean, we don't know how long ago it was, like we were saying, but
That also means the guy was probably, I mean, if he's got a friend who's roughly the same age as him, the dad was roughly high 40s to 50.
yeah. Which
Pretty
is
messed up. The whole thing's pretty effed up.
yeah, it's kind of gross.
yeah.
But that's just because I'm hetero.
Yeah. Well, either way,
Gay
it's
sex is kind of
disturbing.
gross to
I
me.
mean,
But do you live it up?
just keep it away from Cody.
keep it away from me, dog. Yeah, that shit don't belong in the NFL either. I mean, just saying. NFL's
Guys
supposed
being
to be a manly
cheerleaders?
shirt,
What about like,
manly sport.
what about that gay guy who's on the Raiders? Does that belong in the NFL?
What?
Like the player.
Yeah, the player.
There's
He's
a
gay?
couple gay guys on there.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? What happened to him?
He
He got caught?
no, he
got
didn't get
cut?
caught. No, I think he actually just
He retired.
Yeah.
There's
No
a
more
few
gays.
gay people in the NFL, definitely.
No more gays.
There's definitely closeted gays in the NFL.
There's definitely
Maybe
people in the NFL.
a fraction of what they are compared to the NBA.
Yeah, half of the
NBA doesn't
NBA
have
is
any
gay.
gay guys.
Yeah.
No.
It's 90%.
Not openly.
90%
Yeah.
gay.
90% gay
Yeah.
in the NBA.
I would say it's at least 50%
What are you
gay.
talking about?
Dude, do you know who Jeffree Star is?
Yes,
That guy cleans house.
he's not fucking
In the
90%
NBA,
of
he
the
said
NBA.
he says in the NBA he goes off.
Yeah.
He's like, you would be
He's like
shocked at
Steph
how
Curry
many.
of having sex with NBA players.
You guys are lying to me.
If it's not 90% gay, it's 90% bi.
What is this?
Speaking of gays,
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know
Oh,
where it's
who
at.
is that?
Nah, go
You
ahead,
know who
babe.
that is.
Nah.
Is that your
Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
What's wrong with your
Boy,
people?
like coming to the party.
Don't say that. I don't know him.
He's brown.
He's black.
Oh, is he?
I am serving you, and you better be at that party tonight. Oh yes.
What?
So apparently, Little Nas X has been
get my good side.
hospitalized
Every
with
side.
potential overdose after being spotted roaming LA streets nearly naked at 4 a.m.
Even at 4 a.m., there's nobody out.
Hey.
I was gonna say that would be kind of fun though. I'm not gonna lie. Like if nobody else was out there and I was just out there doing that,
Yes, get my good side.
just twacked out.
Every side.
What did he overdose on?
I don't know, but I never seen anyone this like coherent in an overdose.
Yeah,
So I was thinking too.
I'd say if anything, he took like a Molly or something.
Sean Bankhead.
But why they're calling it an overdose is weird. I don't know where they get that from.
Yeah, I don't. I think it could just be a publicity stunt, like everything he's done.
Every
before.
time someone's irrelevant, they show up on the news for like
That's gonna
some
be a
crazy
beautiful
shit.
Yeah, he's
sunrise.
been out of the news for a while, huh?
Yeah.
because he became
Give me that phone
religious.
so I
There's
can
no
throw
way
it.
that he
I want to
overdosed.
throw
He
it
is-
far away so you never
He's a
see it
demon
again.
worshiper.
I don't like phones. Don't miss the
What
party
kind of
tonight. Why are you
drugs
still
can do
here?
this to you and they
need
call
to be
it an
telling everybody
overdose?
about the
That's
party, girl.
There's
What's the
no
problem?
drug that does that.
Break it down, break it down, break it down.
Molly would be, but you don't overdose on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Probably just passed out on the street and called it an overdose when he was done.
Yeah. I would say meth, but that's not how meth people
Yeah, I
act.
don't know. Or maybe he was. It's like a ritual or some shit. You know what I mean?
Humiliation ritual.
Yeah,
He's
humiliation
humiliated
ritual.
himself on that fight.
yeah,
day.
I was-
Gotta
I
love
would
Maybe
it.
it's
say-
not over.
Yeah. But you're right, though. He has been kind of irrelevant lately. He hasn't been in the news since his one video.
All his shit is about just worshiping the devil and demons and shit. I hate him.
Well, then he went. He found Christianity, but it was like a mockery. I
He's
think is what he
lying.
was doing,
Yeah, no, he doesn't believe that.
Damn, dude. Did we ever talk about the NFL banning ammonium?
We did
Oh,
mention
the-
it last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Ammonia.
Yeah, so they banned it. Did I tell you guys? I reread and it said that only the teams can no longer supply it to the players, but the players can bring it for themselves.
Oh, okay.
So just the NFL doesn't want to
Is it
supply
like smelling
it.
salts?
Smelling salts, yeah.
Yeah.
So before the NFL was supplying them to the teams or the players or the team was supplying it, now the players have to bring their
Why is
own.
that even newsworthy at that point? Then I swear we're so.
They're trying to
lame.
clean up the league to make it less, because they say that the
That's
smelling
not cleaning
salts.
up the league. That's protecting them their personal interests. But they're still letting them do it. There's no cleanup happening. They're
Exactly.
saying, hey, we're not going to give you the drugs, so to speak.
Yep.
The
You can get
players-
them yourself, though.
The players were like, we don't want that. Like, we need that. We
Yeah.
need it. And so they say that it makes it so that they're covering up concussions and stuff like that because it wakes you up again, you know?
Gotcha.
So I think it's interesting how the league is. And obviously you guys know that I feel as though the league is one of the most unnatural sports that you could probably be in as an adult.
I think they should go after youth wrestling first if they're worried about people's health. You know what I mean? Like wrestlers do some of the most inhumane
Like weight
shit
cutting?
for cutting,
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
that's why they're all so
especially
tiny.
teens. Like, bro, when like that World Championship comes here, or USA Wrestling,
Yeah.
or whatever, we get tons of guests for years. We always have at our gym, and they literally buy day passes and just use our sauna all the time.
That's the freestyle
And it's always
Greco
teen
competition.
dads will be in there pumping iron. They got their kid in the sauna just dripping it out, bro. Like
I
crazy.
saw that
Plastics
during
and stuff.
Greco.
Yeah.
During the
We
Rumble
get
on
that
the Red. I saw a
every
bunch of
year. It
people doing
happens,
that
man, and it's always little youngsters in there just burning up the
dying.
sauna, bro.
Yeah, people wearing sweatpants.
But I mean,
sweatshirt.
it's dangerous, bro. Like the way that the
For
wrestlers
kids,
cut
yeah,
weight.
that's not-
But we'll go after NFL players and all these people. But these kids cutting weight the way they are, which is even worse for them. I mean, you're talking about undeveloped brains, bro, and you're bringing them borderline every
bodies.
time, bro.
Yep.
Like, but no one wants to talk about that. We're worried about NFL players using fucking smelling salts.
That's the craziest thing is the bone density that you lose when you take out all that water.
Yeah,
It's so bad for
yeah.
your body while you're also continuing to work just as hard as you were when you were
Yup.
full of water. So it's interesting. But at the end of the day, that's a die-hard sport.
Oh, for sure. I
Whatever.
get it. So is football, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
Wrestling literally changes your body.
it does.
I know a lot of wrestlers who I went to a really good wrestling high school. There's a lot of great wrestlers, and some of them are pretty tiny forever now. Like their bodies just never matured that far.
Yeah.
Whether it was height or muscular wise, they just never really got it back.
Yeah, it's damaging.
I would imagine it kind of fucks with your metabolism, right?
You would think at that age.
Like
Depends
you're
on how hard
starving
you
yourself
how hard you take it. Most of the guys that I know that wrestled are fat or got
for
fat.
instance, I watched the Biggest Loser documentary.
I watched that
yesterday.
too on the plane.
So
Watching it right now.
you know what they
Don't
said?
ruin it for him.
I won't ruin it. I won't ruin it. But you know what they're saying? Like the fucked up their metabolisms by doing that. So I would imagine like with these wrestlers, they're starving themselves. So they're still working just as hard, burning through those calories.
Yeah, but I mean, if you put $500,000 in front of my face and say lose as much weight as you can, like
Oh,
I'm gonna do whatever.
I'm talking about wrestlers,
Yeah, I'm going Gandhi.
young wrestlers.
Not for 50,000.
I don't think it's.
It can't be good for a child.
It's definitely not good for a child because they're creating a really bad habit with food because right after they compete, then they eat, and then once they actually
That's
compete,
what I'm saying.
they
I feel like it
binge.
fucks up your metabolism.
It only made mine better.
I think it fucks it up. I've seen some wrestlers who were pretty cut up in the younger years and they got fat
Yeah.
pretty quick.
But that's a really bad relationship with food, though. That's the thing. Like
Yeah,
wouldn't
but you don't think bodybuilding saved you from falling?
definitely.
That taught
So
you. how
you
to
were
eat.
fucked up from wrestling, and then bodybuilding maybe.
I wouldn't say so. I was fat
Weren't
as
you
fuck
fat?
when I
Yeah,
was
you were fat as
14.
fuck.
Like I was like I was like 200 pounds when I was 14 years old, and I was 5'6". Like I was a fat fuck. So I don't think wrestling saved me in that regard. But I did start wrestling. Well, wrestling did make me lose a lot of weight, I will say. But like my 8th grade year, I started running every day, 1 mile a day, and I was in football. And I would go from football practice, and I would go home, and then I'd run on the treadmill, and then I would go to bed and cramp up. And like I was just a psychopath, basically. And I'd have a game, I'd go home, I'd run a mile, and then I'd go to bed. And like that was kind of my routine, just because I was unhealthy. But I was so unhealthy that that's what made me switch. Like it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was either of the sports. I would have been a fat fuck either way. So. But bodybuilding did help me create a relationship with food that I could sustain a little bit better, at least with like getting a higher protein count in my day. So
If you didn't find bodybuilding, do you think you would be a fat fuck again?
definitely, I think if I wouldn't have competed a second time, I'd be a fat fuck.
See,
So the second time I really got it down and understood that like this isn't that hard if you make it more of a lifestyle rather than something you just jump on and then get off. But like the first one, I was fucked up afterwards.
yeah,
Like,
same.
I was eating all kinds
First
of
like
food.
4, I was fucked up.
Yeah. I got lucky to have so many people like that were useful, and I used them, you know. I listened and also like Greg Doucette, I'm sure you know Greg Doucette, like so many YouTubers came out with like healthy lifestyle eating foods that are good and healthy and easy to make and stuff, and so that helped me out a lot because I was like, oh, I can still eat ice cream. We got the protein shakes at the gym, like those things, protein pizza, that's healthy, you know. I mean, as much as it can be.
Till you learn about ultra processed everything.
And I don't care about all that, you know. I'm just gonna do it.
Or we're talking health.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be fat. Once I'm not fat, then I'll worry about
Like I'll
the
be
health.
dead, but not fat.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me heart disease, but don't
Yeah,
make me a
fuck,
fatty.
I'll drink 25 diet root beers. Like I don't care about that, you know.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys
Amen,
see that
brother.
that new category for NPC? That's like fit model or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
So-
month
So
or
did
two.
you see like the winner, the one that just got the pro card?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Just
The
a
new one?
regular?
Yep.
She had the pancake butt.
She has a pancake butt and she looks like you can see her ribs.
They call it chicken skin.
Just no muscle. Oh my goodness.
She won.
She has some leg muscle, but that's disgusting. That's like
That's
anorexic.
Yeah, I saw that.
What's the class for that?
It's like a fit model, I think. That's
I don't
what the
like
class
that.
is.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's what
just
it's
a really
called.
skinny person.
Pro, yeah,
Like
new
you
IFBB.
want- I'll
She's a
just-
new IFBB pro fit model at 18 years old.
See, that's not good.
They're just trying to make it so girls could wake up and compete, bro,
Yep.
so they can get money.
It's a money grab.
It's a money grab.
Yeah.
You don't even have to try. You could just wake up and compete if you're skinny. That's all they're trying to do.
Her upper body is
Dude,
super.
the
It's a
NPC
it's a
sucks.
money grab.
The NPC sucks so bad.
It's a money grab, bro.
That's
Same way they're gonna
That's
do
not healthy.
natty
Yeah,
shows
it's
now in the
too skinny.
NPC too.
what?
They're-
But her
yeah, they
legs
have a
look
natty
good.
division
Like,
now. They already
some
started
muscle.
rocking shows all over the U.S. They're gonna bring one here to North Dakota, a natty NPC show.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That would be.
They're out for the money, bro. They want all the money at any
Yeah,
cost.
are you gonna do that?
I
You look
could.
natty.
I am natty. What do you mean?
You look like it.
All right, good. I've been seeing so many people locally competing, and I'm like, God,
You could crush them.
yeah. Like if I body built for 6 years, like strong, I would easily look better than them by like a large amount, and it makes me kind of disappointed in them more than me. I guess so. It's interesting.
I've seen people locally that take a lot of shit.
Exactly.
And they still look fucking natty to me.
They look.
It's because
natty.
they're relying on the shit and not their training.
I don't get. Yeah, I didn't. I'll move off because I'll start hurting people's feelings, I guess.
Dion's like, and then this one
Yeah, saying people's names,
throwing
and stuff.
names and shit.
I gotta pee.
I'm gonna get Cody a bedpan.
We gotta have a boys' night out again here soon.
I'm down.
Me too.
I need it.
I'm down for
The
sure.
bar in town.
Definitely. We go to like Bar Down. Bar Down's always
I
fun.
love bar down.
I don't know why, but every time I go that place,
When we what?
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you feel about the police chief, dude? Are they gonna can him?
I don't know. What do you? Yeah, interesting. That
you been
they
following
said.
that?
Did they say over 50 or 500 or 100 police?
I think they said 50.
50 have quit. In how many years? Or just under
5.
him?
Is it 5?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's
see
believable.
See, like the.
But
it
I
didn't-
think
it didn't say
a lot of
5
that is
years,
because of 2020 though. I don't think it really had anything to do with the police chief, bro.
I can't imagine
the
it had-
timing is perfect. That like cops quit all over the country after 2020, bro.
What's
though. I
this?
think there was like a really pretty big like clickbaity. I think he's probably a shitty chief of police too. But I think that title.
do
that I
think
sent,
that,
I
huh?
do think that. But I think the title that I sent was also like pretty clickbaity. Like that's 10 people a year.
Yeah, that's not
counting
bad.
COVID when there was probably 20, and then
And also, you can't say that they're directly correlated to him. I didn't read
Exactly.
the article. I assume it was probably just
Well,
that's how many people.
all the comments too were saying like they did not include COVID in that.
Yeah.
But like it happened during the COVID time.
Right.
But they did not
When
acknowledge it.
cops quit at a rampant rate all over the country after 2020. So I don't think it's the police chief's
even
fault
like
per se.
let's assume
But
20 that year. That's like what's that, like 3 every year since then or something? Or
they
4?
they got a
Pretty
headhunt
good.
for that police chief right now,
they
man.
do.
That's what I said. I thought it was a hit piece, but so he's been around for what, 5 years?
That's
And there's like 300 officers, right?
what
In that department.
Oh, probably. I mean,
There's
it's
a lot.
It's
There's
hard
a
to
lot.
know because it's West Fargo. I don't know how that
It's
works.
a lot. Well, remember what Jesse said?
Yeah.
Like he has 300 deputies.
Yeah.
I would assume it's probably just as much because Fargo's a relatively bigger city. Maybe not as much as 300, but still, if he's only losing a few every year, I don't want to say that's bad.
like 2 a year, 3 a year.
I will say this, man.
Counting COVID.
You guys know, especially on this show, we're pro police here, especially our local
Absolutely, yeah.
PD, because there's a lot of our boys and shit that are on there.
Definitely.
I really do not like seeing the Fargo PD social media making all these fucking TikToks and
All
shit.
these
though.
like twink guys. that
Yeah,
go
they
in
got
there,
all these
skinny-ass
like
boys.
bro. After you got 3 officers who got punched out by a meth head downtown
crazy.
Fargo and went
That
viral
was
for
insane.
it, the
Millions
last
of
thing you
views.
need to do is get all your male police officers doing TikTok dances and
Skinniest
gimmicks,
ones
bro.
you can
That's
find.
true.
I
That's
haven't
the
seen
last
those,
thing
but-
that should be on Fargo PD's mind. Let me just be real about that.
Honestly, if I was Fargo PD, I'd put like
Training videos.
Yeah, training with like Sexy Mike and
Yeah.
Zach and Kyle. Like,
Speaking of those boys, they were just in the paper for that Moorhead apartment shooting that happened, where they had to take out 2 offenders who pulled a gun and fired at them. It was Kyle, Mike, and Kyle's brother. They named them all in the news already, so I don't think it should be an issue saying that. But it was all 3 of those guys. They're right now on administrative leave. Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, I think they're coping. I seen Mike in the gym today, and I dapped him up and just said, good job coming home.
What happened? There was a shooting.
In Moorhead.
Like-
They
standoff.
killed 2 suspects in a standoff in Moorhead like a week and a half,
they
2 weeks
killed
ago.
It's been crazy,
Yeah.
dude. The past couple of weeks, there's been like
Especially
something,
Moorhead.
something nuts
They
going
were
on.
Moorhead cops
Yeah.
or Fargo cops?
They're SWAT,
They're
and
SWAT.
they share SWAT amongst all the PDs here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys see they just detained that guy who did the drive-by shooting
Yeah, I
in
saw they
Moorhead?
got him, the kid.
Isn't that nuts?
How long
Yeah.
ago was the drive-by shooting?
2 months ago?
Yeah.
No, 3 months ago to the date 2 days ago.
I don't look at the news enough locally, I think.
It's just Facebook.
There's a
random
lot
times
going
it
on in
pops
the
up
news
a
lately
ton.
here in town. It's weird, man. Like
Lot
we got
of
a lot of murderous activity like on a weekly basis. It's wild.
But it was only it wasn't that bad, like the chief was saying. It really wasn't that bad for a couple months, and then
I mean, maybe not
summer hit.
downtown per se, but I mean, it's been bad all over. We've
Sure,
seen
every summer it
we're
gets
seeing
like
it
this.
killing like every other week in town for the last couple fucking years. It seems like, man.
yeah, I feel like last year there was a lot of downtown shootings or a lot of downtown injuries, whether it was shooting or stabbing, but it was a lot. It was pretty frequently.
When I went downtown like every Thursday, Friday, Saturday when I was in college, this was like 2.5 years ago now. There was like no shootings. There's a lot of people fighting, tons of fellas in ski masks fighting. Had some of my buddies get their phones stolen, but no one was shooting anybody. Like
How did you get your phone stolen?
They come up to you with ski masks, they surround you, they punch you a couple times. Your phone is
What do they look
no longer
like?
yours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've
Who's
seen it
by
happen with my own
themselves
eyes.
enough to get their phone taken by other people?
When there's 10 plus young fellas out there,
Young
ski
fellas?
masks,
Why do you say it like that? Who was that?
young homies out there looking for phones.
Young homies, dude.
Yeah,
Brown guys.
Yeah, brown guys. Just I don't know. They had ski
None of
masks
them were
on.
white?
They had ski masks on. I don't know.
Hmm.
You
yeah,
can
I got,
tell a brown person by their eyes.
Yeah, they didn't.
bro.
They had gloves on too.
Don't stop being careful.
two of my buddies got their phones stolen.
Were they
That's
by
crazy.
themselves? Like
I
they
think
get
were walking
separated from the
like-
back?
I think we might have all been. We were Ubering to the after party spot. I think it was just those two left in district, and they came down, and these guys were like talking shit to him, and you're drunk, 21, you'll talk back, and then so happens the two people who were talking shit to him had like 8 guys that were a couple feet away that were also with them, and then next thing you know, they got roughed up a little bit.
Yeah,
got
you
their
got to
phones
watch out for
stolen.
that. You got to watch out for the homies in the back.
That's what got him.
That
Yeah, several times.
Yeah.
I got a buddy too. Our freshman year, and this was done by football players at NDSU actually. 3 of them, they were at a party. They said that, and they're all part of the same group we're talking about. 3 of the fellas on the football team. 2 grabbed his arms, and one of them was beating the shit out of him, like beating his face really, really, really bad. Had to go to the ER that night.
Insane.
And then they found out what car he drove, and they went to the wellness parking lot. They super glued his windshield wipers down. They super glued his gas cap shut. And they super glued his door handle so he couldn't pull it, and they put it in all the way. And that's what they did to get the guy who beat him up, their car. Him and all of my buddy and all of his freshman roommates, they found the car, and that's what they did to it. So
Dude, they're going to
guy
find
that
you
was
and they're going to
doing
come.
the guy-
he's on the football team.
yeah, they were all 3 of them were on the football team who beat him up. It was at a party. They said that he called their girl a bitch or something, which he wouldn't have done. Not even drunk. He's not like that. And then,
That
but
doesn't.
even if they did, it doesn't matter. But yeah, 2 guys held him. Another guy was punching him in the ribs, punched him in the face, and then my
He
buddies
should be on the
figured out.
football team then.
Now, I don't know if he'd be a senior this year if he was still playing. But yeah, they never like told on the guy. They just found his car and super glued everything in his car together so he couldn't do
That's
anything with it.
crazy.
See, what people need to start doing is they need to just get a couple guys together. They find out where the guy is and they go beat his ass.
So we were small.
That's what we got to
freshmen.
start doing.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but
these
you
are
have to get a
football players.
you
I
get
know
a
we had
few
to get- we
people.
would get
So here's what we've learned today. You shouldn't be allowed to be on a football team if you jump people for no reason and if you screw your best friend's dad in the shower at the gym.
That's true.
Yeah.
Interesting. Stay here if you guys want to learn.
No, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Did they track their phones down or they just were like, that's not my phone?
One of
no
them
more?
got it back because they threw it, and then the other one, yeah, just not his phone anymore. But one of them, yeah, his phone was cracked, but he found it, and then I think he was able to get the screen fixed. But the other one, no, it's gone.
We got ran up on in the cities by their basketball team, and that was fun. I've told that story on here though, and I was not having it. I was not about to do anything.
I've never had to run from like a fight, only from like we ran from the cops when we were like freshmen from house parties, but never from a fight. Because I got a really, really big friend group. I've always had a massive friend group. Even like the guys from like Wyoming or Lidgerwood, Hankinson, like I was really good friends with those guys my freshman year of college. They're massive. They make me look like a child. Like they're all like, not quite as big as Cody Malk, but he was all really good friends with them. I'd see him drinking all the time. So no one would ever do anything at those house parties. But it was when I started hanging out with the guys from the cities, that's when things got more exciting for sure.
Wow. Cool.
That's fair.
Cool shit. Let's see what we got going on a little bit in the world today. I wanted to touch on this topic because this one's making more news. But we recently had an incident here. It looks like on August 12th,
brother.
there was a tractor trailer driven by Harjinder Singh. He executed an illegal U-turn through a restricted official use only median on Florida's Turnpike.
Yep.
The consequence of this was a northbound minivan had nowhere to evade and crashed into the trailer, resulting in the death of 3 people, a 37-year-old woman from Pompano Beach, a 30-year-old man from Florida City, he died at Lawnwood Hospital, and a 54-year-old man from Miami. The driver, identity and immigration status, Singh is 28 years old. He's an Indian national who entered the U.S. illegally via Mexico in 2018. Despite his immigration status, Singh secured commercial driver's license, CDLs, in 2 states. A full-term CDL from Washington in July 2023. It was illegally obtained as non-citizens are not eligible. And a limited-term CDL in California in 2024 under AB 60 type policy allowing undocumented immigrants to get licenses. Mm-hmm. Post-crash developments on this, the arrest and extradition. Singh fled to California the day after the crash, August 13th. He was arrested in Stockton by U.S. Marshals around August 16th, and Florida's Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins personally escorted him back to Florida to face charges. Charges and detention. He has been formally charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide, and an ICE detainer has been issued to ensure he remains in custody and is detained by federal immigration authorities after criminal proceedings conclude. In post-crash evaluations that were conducted under Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration protocols, Singh managed to correctly answer only 2 out of 12 English proficiency questions and identify only 1 out of 4 road signs, raising serious doubts about how he obtained and maintained his CDL given statutory requirements.
You guys know how he responded?
Oh.
Blank stare.
This is tech support.
He didn't even when this happened, when they crashed, I got the video of it. He just stared at the van and just was like no big deal. He didn't phase him at all, and he's seen them crush themselves.
How did he flee to California? He kept driving or what?
Because the semi he couldn't drive anymore.
They jackknifed it because he was making a U-turn in the middle of the median.
I don't think he fled.
That's what it said. They fled.
He was still there, but he fled after the crime scene was done because I don't know. They didn't conclude anything right there on the spot. They just called it a traffic thing.
Detain him at that moment.
Yeah, let's see if it says more about it first. And so let's see. Florida officials, including Lieutenant Governor Collins and Governor DeSantis, sharply criticized California's immigration and licensing practices. They blamed California policies for enabling him to obtain a CDL despite his status and lack of language ability. Federally, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, announced an immediate halt on issuing work visas for commercial truck drivers, citing safety concerns. The U.S. Department of Transportation is investigating whether Singh's license issuance in both Washington and California was compliant with federal CDL regulations. And then Newsom's office and DHS have sparred publicly. DHS insists Singh was denied a work permit under Trump and approved under Biden, while Newsom's team counters that California followed federal protocol. He was 28 and undocumented Indian national, and he killed 3 people who belonged here. So let's take a quick look at this video.
Crazy.
And
I've not seen the video, but my coworker had told me about it.
It's pretty shitty.
I've seen it a couple times.
Let's see where do I have it. Here we go. Check this out.
Definitely tech support.
See how he looks back? There's no sound on it, but business as usual. Let me just adjust here. Doesn't phase him though. Look at him.
Wow. That's nuts.
Look at it again. Boom. He's just like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the crime scene after that.
Wouldn't that scare the living hell out of you if you've seen that happen, though? Like, wouldn't you have some kind of shock value?
If I was driving, I'd be like,
he didn't even blink.
Out.
I would jump out of the car, hopefully, and help them if I could. Do what you can. Like, see what you can do.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But this is just another fine example of the kind of shit that we're dealing with, and nobody's going to take accountability for it, even though we know it was all the woke left and the Democratic, party that have allowed this kind of shit to happen. This guy, in every way, illegally obtained CDL licenses, not one,
doesn't
but
even know
two.
English.
And he couldn't even, he got 2 out of 12 questions right regarding signs and questioning of, driving in English language, bro.
Yeah.
So how are they doing their due diligence? And when they're saying they want to help people, this is more proof and evidence. And I really don't want to get political here, but here we are, and Dalton's here, so fuck it, right? But it's factual. They were destroying this country on purpose. On purpose. This is not an accidental thing. This didn't just, our bad, he got through somehow. No, he has 2 provisional CDLs in 2 different states.
Yeah.
How? It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the woke left for you though, man. That's shit blows my mind.
And he was still illegal after how many years? Like he couldn't.
7 years.
Yeah.
From 2018.
As an illegal.
And he snuck over through the Mexican border, through Mexico.
Yep.
So there's more, to just tie into all the conspiracy theories that we talked about in the past.
Yep.
Yeah,
it wasn't just Mexicans that were coming over. We have over 25 million illegal immigrants who have crossed the border since Biden had been in office until now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts.
Do you guys report them when you see them?
What?
The illegal immigrants?
I don't know how to identify illegal immigrants.
You ask them.
Oh. I mean, if I
They won't
asked
think
them,
you're
maybe, I don't know.
bad. You're Mexican. They'd
Be like, are you legal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ask them.
I'm trying to sell my social security card. Anybody looking?
yeah.
But you would do roofing. You would know where they're at.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you were
Yeah, he's
lying.
pleading the fifth over here. Though.
I'm going to go to Plaza and start asking them.
You should.
That's a good place to start. But
I don't think you should ask them. I think
They make some good food there, though. So
They do.
Oh my God, that place is awesome.
I haven't been there in a
it's
minute.
delicious.
Remember when they had their shooting there? That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
We talked
shit,
about that on the
one on
podcast.
That was
South.
a cartel dude, wasn't it?
No, it was a dude.
No, he was a psycho.
he killed his girlfriend or something like that.
He was trying to.
Yeah, he shot her. That's right. She
Did he
didn't
kill
die.
a baby? Or
No, but I
tried
thought
to.
I thought he
She
had
was
ties to
holding
the
the baby. I don't
cartel.
think the
That's
baby
what I
died,
heard.
did it?
Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe he
They
did
both
though.
survived, I thought. Did they survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I forgot that happened. That's insane. My wife and I eat at Plaza a lot. I can imagine someone just shooting somebody in Plaza. It's insane.
While he's carrying her baby, or while she's carrying
yeah,
his
that's so
baby.
fucked
That's
up.
insane.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, let's jump into another one here. Have you guys heard recently about Hulk Hogan's death?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard there's some
Yeah.
discrepancies.
Yeah, so let's see here. Hulk Hogan passed away on July 24th, 2025 at the age of 71, reportedly from cardiac arrest at his home in Clearwater, Florida, before being transported to Morton Plant Hospital. The official cause of death was the Pinellas County Forensic Science Center cited an acute myocardial infraction or heart attack with underlying health issues, including chronic lymphocytic leukemia and atrial fibrillation. So why the death is under scrutiny? An occupational therapist who was present at Hogan's home stated to Clearwater Police that the phrenic nerve, critical for controlling the diaphragm and essential to breathing, was allegedly severed during a recent surgical procedure. This raises potential concerns about whether post-operative complications contributed to his sudden death.
That's crazy.
Hulk Hogan's cremation has reportedly been postponed as certain details remain unresolved. His daughter, Brooke Hogan, offered to fund an independent autopsy to uncover more answers. Although the autopsy has been completed, the results haven't been released. Brooke Hogan revealed that multiple professionals, including police officers and medical personnel, reached out to her, urging her to obtain police body cam footage and 911 dispatch tapes, believing they may contain critical information that challenges the official narrative.
Uh-oh.
She criticized that such footage is not accessible through the FOIA and is being withheld without explanation. She further expressed frustration over her lack of control in the matter, stating that decisions ultimately lie with her father's wife, Sky.
Uh-oh.
The Clearwater Police Department is still investigating the matter. They haven't released police records or body cam footage yet and plan a brief plan to brief the Hogan family before releasing anything publicly.
That's crazy.
No formal foul play has been confirmed, but the case remains under active review. Earlier in August, officials stated there were no signs of foul play or suspicious activity, yet that conclusion is now under question given the new surgical concerns and the withheld footage. So that's interesting.
Something doesn't
I didn't hear
smell
about that.
right.
It just came out. I think I just saw it today, to be honest, but that's an interesting turn of events. So we'll see what comes of it.
I would kind of suck to like.
I heard that. I think it was Brooke that suspected his wife of foul play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But his wife isn't a surgeon, is she?
No.
Like she's
But-
trying to get him killed.
But yeah,
She want
like
the
she
money?
could be like, banging the surgical whatever. I don't know.
Money talks these days, as we know, bro. Like, money talks. And he was a Trump supporter, so people had it out for him, I'm sure, you know? I mean, look at all the people. Everywhere I look on social media, people are clowning the fact that he's dead.
That's insane.
Praising it, saying good and ha-ha and all this stuff like that. I'm just like, wow, that's
So messed
that's
up.
the tolerant left for you.
Yeah.
Very tolerant.
Yeah, they're so tolerant. They're so kind.
Yeah.
You know, they love two wrongs to make a right, you know? They love it, bro. They're all about it. Which is why I had to get away from that shit. It's tough.
I feel like if somebody died, like the last thing you want to do is have to go through something like that.
You know, when I was a kid growing up, I used to hear men talk like in movies and guys in the military and, you know, my uncles and people like that. Men would always talk, like, especially in the gang world, man, that all is forgiven in death. You know what I mean? Maybe not all to a certain extent, but Hulk Hogan, bro, liking Trump, you're holding that past his death. You're a fucking coward, bro.
and the N-word stuff, but
that's
yeah.
lame.
I
Okay.
mean, still.
Sure, there's that too. Which,
Still,
there's
even-
no excuse for that either.
Sounds like you're
but
mad
again,
about that still.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's what a lot of people were upset about. I don't care.
but they don't care when their white boy neighbor or their Asian or their Mexican friend come out and say that word all the time. Yeah.
That's like the comment sections, anything about him, it's all just like, he's a racist anyway, like goodbye racist.
Yeah, I don't.
It's sad.
And it's funny because that happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
But now it's relevant.
Cody's racing right now, and we don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's
That's true.
homophobic too.
I'm literally the only
We just
white
learned
guy in
that.
here.
We just learned that though. We
Yeah.
didn't know he was homophobic.
We did just.
I'm a little shocked. I'm not gonna
Could
lie.
have guessed.
I'm a little shocked.
Again, let me rephrase that. Dalton says it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Don't worry, dog. We'll blur that part out.
Cutting that
Nah,
out.
you're saying that like like I'm the only one in here who thinks that. No, I don't know. You
Dude,
Gay
that's
is-
fine. It's fine that you think that. I don't care.
gay is
It's literally fine.
You think that? Do you think that gay people are evil?
Where do you get that from?
Do you think that though?
I'm just wondering.
Why
think
can't you
they've
just answer it yes or no?
No.
It's
Do you think they've
Gay
been-
people are not evil.
Do you
I
think
think
they've
they're
been touched
misguided.
by the devil himself?
No.
They're gay.
No, I think
How'd
they're
they
just
get gay?
simply misguided.
Yeah.
How'd they get
How'd
gay?
they get gay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know anything about them, do you?
About the gays?
Yeah.
Do gay people
Just
still
touching
like think that they're born gay?
I don't know. I feel like gay people think that they're Democrats.
That's usually true. You gotta love the person but hate the
Scott
sin.
Pressler's not a good Democrat.
Is he gay?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Scott Pressler?
I didn't know he was gay.
Dude. What?
I didn't
You
know.
can look at that guy
I
and
don't
fucking-
know. I don't look at people and assume their sexuality unless they're just an
Come on.
absolute flamboyant,
Come on.
over the top. But I, you know, at the end of the day, I love the person, hate the sin. You just hate the person.
Damn.
That's you assuming that I do.
Damn.
You should never judge.
Oh, says you.
You're very judgy.
You're the
You know
most
that?
judgy person.
You're so
that I might
judgy.
actually know.
You're so judgy.
Did you know that it is currently legal to burn the American flag and
Yes.
illegal to burn the Israeli flag in America?
Saw that.
That's interesting.
Dalton, how do you feel about that?
I actually had my buddies in my group chat sent that to me. I didn't know that until they said that. How convenient the day you asked me to come on, you wanted to talk about Israel again.
Yep.
That's
Do
interesting.
What do
you
I
agree
think
with
about-
that?
I agree that it's happening, if that's what you're asking. I agree that John just said it. If it's happening, it's happening. Do I think it's right? I think burning the American flag should be a hate crime.
Oh yeah, it used to be
I think
until
100%
until
should be.
Biden became in president, and then it
Should
was
be a hate
okay.
crime.
It should. It
Yeah.
should. I
Definitely should be.
remember
Big fine.
people getting arrested for it back in the
So
day.
it should be.
Yeah.
but I don't know if I agree that burning any other flag, like the LGBTQ flag,
Well,
like when you burn that every 4th of July, you shouldn't get charged for a hate crime.
Is
It's
it?
just you burning a flag.
You don't get charged.
no, I don't.
Cody's
Because
never
I
been
don't do it
arrested.
around people. I just do it by myself.
Okay.
So
What's that, like nothing personally against gay people, but you should
sure.
you should
It's not personal, right?
you should not get in trouble for burning their flag. It doesn't
Wait,
make sense.
what?
You seem
Where are
very
you guys?
you seem very personal about it.
About the gay issue?
Yeah.
You love to talk
Very
about it, don't you?
personal.
So you think you should be able to burn the gay flag, but not the American flag?
I think if you want, is that a controversial thing? Yes, you can burn.
it's pretty fucked
you
up.
can
That's
burn the
pretty
gay
fucked
flag
up.
if
Do you think you should burn like the
there's
black?
no
Being
straight-
gay is American, Dalton.
Yeah.
There's no
That's fucked
straight flag.
They're
that you
literally
can
the
burn.
same flag in my eyes.
Yeah, of course they are. You're from Moorhead, but there's no straight.
So you think that you can burn the gay flag, but not the Israeli?
I don't think that's okay.
Not the
actually,
Israeli
though.
flag, right?
That's
I
crazy.
think you can.
you can burn the gay flag, not the Israel flag.
I think you can burn certain countries.
Is this a
flags.
turning point value or just yours?
This is just my opinion here. You just no burning the American flag. Any other flag is pretty much fair game. I don't care if it's a flag with my face on it or with a straight.
I agree with
logo
you
on it.
as far as America goes.
Yeah.
In America, it should be against the law to burn the American flag.
I agree.
100%.
What about
you don't have to like the things that go on in America. That's the best part about America is like you can hate what I like and I can hate what you like, but we both get to be fucking American. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way things have always worked in the past. The fact that people hate America but want to stay here and group America into all the things that they hate and blame the flag and blame everyone but the people involved with why things are the way they are, it blows my mind. Like you look at just the conservative right, for example, which most of us fall under. We're willing to turn on our leader or our president when he does things that we don't agree with. On the left, they just change the things they agree with to match what they're doing. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing that we'll question power on our side, but they won't on their side. You know what I mean? Like, that's American, bro. You know what I mean? That's not following Trump, not being MAGA country. Now, that's not what America's about. America is about believing what you believe in and representing that shit until it doesn't represent your values anymore. And then you fucking question that power, bro. Why don't anyone else want to do
What do you
that?
think about Harry Sisson?
You know, I've watched podcasts with him before, like on the. with
Who's
one of the
this?
guys Harry Sisson.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I think he's annoying. I think he's. A lot of people say he's gay. He says he has girlfriends. I don't know. Actually, one thing about him.
Who is this, please?
He's a liberal TikToker.
Okay, there you
Instagram
go.
guy.
Yeah.
He got kicked out of the little gay circle of liberal TikTokers because he was caught Snapchatting. Like 20 girls at a time.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Oh, I remember this,
yeah.
dude.
So the other, like Parker and Dean were like, we cannot align ourselves with that. So I think he's most likely to be a conservative someday because they kicked him out for talking to many girls at once.
He's got conservative values.
Yeah. Yeah. But he didn't sleep with any of them. He didn't get pictures from any of them. He didn't send pictures to any of them. All he did was talk to multiple girls at the same time. Didn't even meet any of them. And they like canceled him from their little group of.
Wait, is he a minority?
Yeah, but now
No, he's white.
Now he's
Oh, that's why it's wrong.
he's lifting up Gavin Newsom. He's all about Gavin Newsom now.
I think people are being paid to highlight Newsom right now, bro. They're gonna go for. They're clearly campaigning already. Yeah. They're campaigning. It's their MO all the way.
It won't work. You just look at California and the disaster that is. Now he'll just do it to the whole country. So I'm not even worried about him. I'm not worried.
Is
about
he
any of
really trolling Trump on all his posts, or is someone like posting fake account posts by Gavin?
it. It's his account, but I doubt he runs it.
Yeah, I mean,
they
they're
said fuck you to Bed Bath and Beyond.
What? Gavin Newsom?
No, his account.
They said just that's
Fuck
it?
you because
I
Bed
mean,
Bath
he's
and
trolling Trump like crazy.
Bed Bath
on it,
and
though.
Beyond said that they're no longer going to have any stores in California, right? And his was it Gavin Newsom's whatever that account is. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, it must be hacked or something.
I don't know, but it says "fuck you." That's what it said. See ya or something like that.
Well, he's trying to play to the moderate people and seem cool and say a couple swears. So,
He's trying to beat Trump.
yeah, no, that's
You know the thing that they
young
were all
people
trying to
like.
stand against. He's trying to be that.
It's disappointing that we're like dumbing down society so much that even our presidents can be like posting goofy shit
I agree.
on social media.
I hate when Trump accounts post all the memes and all the shit talking and stuff. It's like, nah, I don't need you to be presidential, but I need you to be mature.
Yeah.
I never thought that you guys would all, especially you, Cody, turn on Trump.
I don't think Cody did. He just agrees a little bit.
I wouldn't say I turned on Trump as much as I'm not supporting him like I used to.
I'm a liberal.
I'm not supporting him like I used to. You know what I mean? Like I used to be pretty hardcore and willing to argue with people. I still believe in everything I said in the past. I still think they were all wrong in the past and this was the right vote. But now he switched up on us and I don't support that part. I'm definitely not down with the weak Trump, which is the Israel Trump. He shows mad weakness when he's acted so alpha and so in charge and so powerful with every other nation until it comes to Israel, he bows to it, bro. He bows to it. If it's 5D chess, I can't wait to see.
I have still yet to hear the reason why we give so much money and support to Israel. Not only that, but why do we allow organizations like AIPAC into our government?
Well, the AIPAC thing, I don't understand that at all. I know what it is. I know what they do. I don't understand how that's allowed. Like, imagine if we had like a Chinese committee who was like paying senators.
Yeah. Or just imagine the mafia doing it, or the cartels.
It's just weird.
They're paying. They're funding shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Politically, like that shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I don't understand that for sure.
And it's suspect that when he came out and was like, when the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing was like, hot, and he's like, why are people still talking about this? And it's like,
if Russia does it, they call it collusion.
Dude, the guy was
Israel
literally
does it, they call it AIPAC.
Mossad agent, and people are questioning why. And then it was like the hottest thing ever. He came out, and there was ties to the Mossad, right? But yet we're still like all about supporting Israel. And he was saying, why are people so, and this is a hoax. He was like calling it a hoax. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Here's another thing.
Trump calling it a hoax?
Trump called it a hoax.
Here's another thing with this, that Israeli guy, that guy from Israel that just got busted in a big pedophile sting in Vegas. They said the police from Vegas, were like someone in charge there, said that Trump's administration was the ones who contacted him and personally handled the release of that guy to get him back. Why? That's weird. Is that a hoax?
Oh no, that's really, really, really bad. You cannot let a predator go.
Right.
Especially like, when has there ever been a known predator?
He'll fly back for trial, I'm sure, bro.
He's
It'll be
back
fine.
in Israel now.
No, I know he'll fly back here for his trial though, right? Like no problem.
No,
yeah, without a doubt, bro. What do you mean?
Which like his
it's Israel. That's the promise
really,
people.
really low, and then they just let him go.
Yeah.
So that's
they lowered his bail and then they got him out. And he shipped out, flight risk right out the gate. They didn't consider that a flight risk because it's Israel.
That's got to be like the only time in history they let a known pedophile.
Right, which does not look good because everyone's already on their ass about the stuff they do to Israel. Well, no, Israel in general. But yes, most of them, we're seeing a lot of pedophilia come from these people that are connected to Israel as well.
They always fly back.
Yeah, they get away with it, bro.
Protected there.
Yeah, the world sucks. Everything's getting shittier.
It's bad. It's bad, and it's right here in our face. So yeah, I don't have a political position other than fuck all these motherfuckers.
Okay, if you're just against like the foreign involvement side of things.
Yeah, how is America Israel?
No, it's okay that I'm just saying like that's the one thing that you guys are.
I'm never gonna perfectly agree on everything that someone, no matter who's in office, I'll never agree. Nobody will. Nobody's gonna like that person. Like
right. I just want it to make sense, bro. If we are gonna welcome one, we should welcome them all, but we don't, right? We went after Ukraine for all the money we gave them. Trump condemned them very, very strongly. He was like, no, that's a loan and you're gonna pay it back. You're gonna give us minerals. You're gonna do something. Like he went off. But when they said, well, we've given more to Israel than we have to Ukraine recently, you're just like, well, we're not gonna talk about that.
Well, you think though that like, you go to a restaurant because you like a couple things. You don't like everything, but you'll still go. So I say that because, like, you just don't like the Israel thing, but a lot of other things you really, really do enjoy, like the border, like the crime is lower.
Yeah. Yes,
you know,
100%.
Those are all
we're being-
just basic things.
That's
that
where I
most
stand
presidents
politically,
did.
though.
That's what I don't understand. Like nothing special about what he's doing. He's making things regular-ish again.
What's special
And
about
lying
it?
to us.
No, what's special about it, Dion, is he's bringing.
true.
No, you're right. Dion's right. But what makes that special is that he's fixing what was broken.
Exactly.
And we needed that to be done, bro.
Decades.
How is he fixing it for
Building
decades?
a wall. There was no wall on the
People
southern
were
border.
still getting rid of just
There
as
was no
many,
wall.
if not more, immigrants than
No,
he's ever gotten
no,
rid of.
no.
He
There
won't even
was
be able
no
to
wall.
touch the amount of immigrants that like George Bush got rid of.
Okay, so when we get let's say thousands, tens of thousands every single year,
Okay.
prior to Trump, right?
Do we really
Now-
believe Bush did that, though?
I don't believe shit about
But no,
anything.
right,
but
right.
at the
Now
end of the
that
day,
they're building a wall,
okay,
let's say
that they took down and then we had to pay for again.
let's say
Okay, got
let's-
it.
Yeah, who took it down?
Doesn't matter. It's our
Does
U.S.
that- it
It's
does
the United
matter.
States.
It does matter.
It's the United States. If
Why
we
did they
can't,
take it down?
because they wanted us to look bad by
No, they wanted more illegals to come in.
having the wall there that was not done. Doesn't do anything for illegals,
They
really.
built
But sure,
hundreds of miles, though.
okay.
Okay, so we're going to go from thousands and thousands of illegals coming across the border,
Okay.
to maybe less than 100 coming across the border a day.
I saw Trump just order them to paint it black so it heats up more with the sun, too.
Hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get immigrants out of here, right? Okay, that's awesome. Great. Sounds amazing. Now what? What about the school system where all the kids are fucking stupid and have to be on their phones all the
Oh,
time?
yeah,
What
we
are
got to
gonna do
fix
about
that for sure, too.
Well,
We just banned. They just
Phones are
banned
banned.
cell
That
phones in
shit's
North
not gonna
Dakota.
do
In
jack
North Dakota
shit.
schools, yeah.
I
I
saw that. I saw that as well. That's not going to do anything.
What are you
Listen,
talking?
what
Wait,
do you
wait.
want them
Why
to
is that
do?
the president's problem?
Because this is
They
the
should-
future
they
of the
should-
United
yeah,
States.
but
The
they
future
should-
of the United
but
States matters more than the
What
immigrants
he
coming into
wants
the
to
United
do is
States.
kick it back to the states where it belongs.
There's no
Okay,
country if you
education
can't protect the
belongs to
border.
the state.
So what is the punishment to the students who bring their phones into the classroom? They get
get kicked
expelled?
out.
They probably get it taken, and the parents has to come
Yeah.
grab it.
Okay,
No,
what
so let me
happens-
break it down for you because my sons explained it to me because they go to Fargo school. What they said is it'll be at the teacher's discretion how they want to handle it. Some schools will have like you leave your phone in these cubbies. Some will have leave it right outside the door. Others will be like just keep it in your bag, don't take it out during class. So it's not really that harsh. They're not really.
I think
It
it's
was
pretty harsh.
it was politically put out there to make it look like something's gonna happen, but the reality of it is you can still have your fucking cell phones on you.
And what are they going to do about the iPad that they have to be on 4 hours out of the day? They're not getting rid of that. The fuck do you mean? I've seen the school system.
Well, they
were
have
in
internet
school-
blocked on that though for sure.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can't.
There's a lot
can
of
only be
things
on
that
certain
kids
things.
can do on there.
When we were in school, Dion, you could literally, I could have, like, I had classes where the professor or the teacher was like teaching, and I would literally like watching YouTube with an AirPod in, and they knew it, and no one did anything. But you cannot do that anymore. That's a massive step from when we. Were in school.
I think what we're seeing happen, Dion, with some of these attempts at regulation is it's the schools saying, hey, we're doing somewhat of our part, or at least the system is trying, maybe not the schools particularly, but then it's saying, hey, we're going to do our part. Parents, now do your job.
And they won't, though.
I mean, but that's
also
not an
that-
America
when you think
problem.
about-
That's a people problem.
Person
What
problem.
what schools, especially in North Dakota and especially in Fargo and West Fargo, what they push is equity within students and the student body. So at the end of the day, as long as you're dumb enough or you don't try enough, you're going to get what you want out of the school.
100%.
I think that you also have to decide how much federal involvement do you want on the schools in North Dakota? Like, do you
Well,
want
the
Trump to
problem
write
with where
policy
we're at
that
now
says
is because
no
we had
funds?
federal control.
We did.
The wokeness in school, the trannies in school, the gay pride flags in school, the removing of the American flag, the removing of the Pledge of Allegiance. That was a federally implemented policy to our schools. And so they were already messing it up federally. Trump came in and said, no, give it to the state. The states should individually, we shouldn't have a federal system. It should be individual states that handle that. That gets us closer to the parents being responsible for the shit, because now we get to go to board meetings and we get to make votes and we get to have say so. But you're right, parents aren't doing shit, but that doesn't make it a government problem anymore. The more government control we have, the worse off we are, bro. The fact that Trump is giving some of that power back is important to getting America to being what you want it to be comfortably. You know what I mean? But that's what we need.
When you think of a place where we're very close to is Minnesota, what are they going to do since they have the power? And we know Minnesota wants to stay.
They're going to expose themselves. That's what happens, right? It's like you start saying, okay, everyone gets to do their own thing, and then you get to see what thing they do, and you get to identify who the bad guys are and who aren't. So now we'll say, oh shit, well, the school system in Minnesota is trash. The people coming out of that are at a high rate becoming impoverished, don't have jobs, don't go to college. But over here in North Dakota, they're killing it, and they're seeing a higher rate of graduates and a higher rate of people going to college and getting jobs and career. So you'll be able to weed out the trash by not having a blanket policy that goes out to everyone from the Fed, bro. You get to do it individually, state by state, and you get to weed out the people who are doing the wrongdoing. I mean, I think that's the closest we can get to having it done correctly. But now it boils down to us, right? We got to raise our fucking kids better. You got to have kids or don't have kids, but if you do, you have a fucking job to take care of. You know what I mean? Like that thing I sent you guys about your kids, you know, you spend the majority of time you're going to spend with your kids. By the time they hit age 12, you've spent the most time with your children in charge of them that you're ever going to spend with them by the time they turn 12. So you have 12 years of their lives to make them who they need to be. After that, they become a product of society. And if society is fucked up, we have way bigger issues than even parents can handle because of that statistic. So I agree that federally running the show across the board for school systems is the wrong approach because we've been there, and that's how we ended up in the position we're in today. Now that Trump's undoing it, they're painting the picture the wrong way and making it look like he's the bad guy and that he doesn't care. But the reality is he's trying to do what you're wanting to see done, but there's a responsibility that's on the people now that has to come to play here. And I'm with you. The people don't have it in them because they're all fucked up and broken. So, but you don't want more government control, I promise. You don't want the government to take that into their hands. It's got to be what we take amongst ourselves and our peers, bro. So you got to talk to your friends and tell them not to be pieces of shits with their families. You know what I mean?
Well,
Shit like that.
I do my best.
Right. I do too.
At the end of the day, like, there's nobody going to a school board meeting saying that they want to raise teacher wages. There's no teachers really that even stand up for themselves in that regard.
Yeah.
Like, I've
That's
seen
a problem.
Multiple teachers, aka family members that are teachers, go through contract negotiations, even be leaders in negotiations for contracts for the next 3 years. And it's, I mean, you can only advocate for yourself so much, and it makes no sense. A teacher can make up to like 67. In Moorhead, they can make up to, I think it's got to be around 70K a year, which is a lot of money, sure, but when you've been teaching for 15 years and have a master's degree, that's fucking nothing.
No.
So if the states are in charge of their own budget, don't you think that the states will be in charge of giving those salary increases?
They would, but individuals like you,
this hasn't happened yet,
right?
By the way. This is in the implementation.
I understand
of shutting down the Department of Education.
You would have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Are you okay with doing that?
No. The federal government is going to give states their budget to do with education. Okay. So the government is going to give the state of North Dakota an X amount of dollars for education.
Okay.
So it's going to be us up to our state government to disperse those.
And they do that by votes.
And you think that's going to be somehow more money than they're receiving now?
What would be the answer in your eyes then? What do we do?
I guess we would have to become more of a community like we were in a long time ago, I guess.
That's what we're talking about, though. But that's how we get there.
That's not the case, because at the end of the day, even if we get a large sum of money, it's not going to be any more money than we're creating. The money has to come from us individually.
Yeah.
Like, school can't be free.
Listen to me.
The feds are releasing our tax dollars to the states correctly.
The fucking Department of Education is just another fucking 3-letter agency that's just a bunch of bureaucratic bullshit where they use that money to fucking fund all this other extra bullshit that doesn't mean anything. It's
understand that
people going in people's pockets, right? So if North Dakota gets that money and uses it how it's supposed to be,
it will be in the community's hands if that's what happens.
It goes to the teachers and everything else.
Yeah, and I really trust North Dakota government to do that.
I do.
I trust it more than the federal government.
I don't trust anybody, but when it comes to trust, you have to show up. Then if you have to be one of the people that you have to lead community, bro.
I will pay to have my kid put in private school. If I only have one kid, I will put it in private school.
Bro.
They'll teach them about religion. I mean, that would be the only thing that
what
would
religion? What doctrine?
I hope Christianity would be there.
I know, but there's all
Steve.
kinds of Christianity.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. I went to a private school. There's nothing wrong with private school.
Yeah, don't do it,
never
D.
mind,
Don't do
take
it.
back.
I scored an 85 in the ASVAB. Just saying. But I met Governor Armstrong, and I'm telling you, just from the short time that I spent with him, he is a dude. And I guarantee you, if when this happens, he will look out for the educators.
I sure hope
because
so.
his kids are in school just like everybody else's.
I don't know. He did one thing I really don't like, and I hosted him, and I met him too. He shot down the separation of the graphic inappropriate books in public libraries and schools. There was a book in Foreman, North Dakota, actually, right next to Oaks, that had like literally depicted two young boys having sex that like a sixth grader took home.
I think we talked about this
Yeah,
before,
he
too.
shot it down, and he was like,
I thought they already got rid of that.
Well, he had the final vote on it. It went to him, and then he shot the whole bill down to separate books.
Well, I
mean, that's just one thing he did
I will
that I
say,
don't like.
I will say, he got a lot of heat from educators about that.
Doing it or
Yep.
about shooting it down?
Yep. I know I'm friends with quite a few, and they're 100% against any book banning, any of them. So
Well, it wasn't even
I
a
don't
book- it wasn't even a
necessarily
book
blame
banning.
him. I don't
It wasn't even a
necessarily
book banning. It was to put up
getting
like a
it
velvet-
out of certain schools.
Well, it was like a
Yep.
velvet rope, essentially, that would have
Yep.
put like any R-rated books that talk about sex or maybe some graphic
out
murder
of,
thing. It would be
middle
like behind
schools.
this rope. Yeah,
Yep.
something that elementary kids
Yep.
should not be reading. It
I'm
would be
telling you,
behind the
dude.
rope,
I'm telling you,
not getting rid of it.
educators.
That's because they don't understand the bill. I got a lot of educator friends too.
I'm
and
telling
I think
you.
if you have an educator who's
Yep.
telling you that they don't want to ban books, neither do I. It wasn't a book banning. They just don't understand the bill. It was to separate the books. That's
I think he got a
voted
lot of
wrong.
heat from educators, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
those
wouldn't
educators
necessarily
don't know
blame him on that because,
You're saying he got heat from educators to shoot it down?
yeah,
Oh,
They don't
I
know
don't
what
know.
they're talking about. If they knew the actual bill, if one of them could tell me about the bill in depth. I was at the Capitol when they were talking about it.
Yeah.
I watched the testimonies
trust
live.
me, dude. I've gotten debates about this with Woods like so many times, and we were literally walking down the hallway of the high school, like I was getting raised voice. We were raising each other's voice at each other. I love the guy; he's my brother, but
Brother?
no brother. But I was the same way. I was like, I don't think that they belong in schools, period. Should be in a fucking public library, but not in a school,
Well,
period.
let's be honest. Today, most educators aren't fit to be parents, let alone educators of children. And let's end it on that note because we're getting close to time here. So we'll segue because we always seem to transition perfectly. So let's segue into this. This is a video that I found that I just wanted to share. This is a bus driver
Oh, fuck, I can't watch it.
who drags a kid in a bus because she wasn't paying attention to the kid. Check this out. By the way, this is a $5 million lawsuit that the family is putting out on the
That's awesome.
school
They won it?
system.
They
I believe
got the
so,
money?
yeah.
Oh shit!
That's insane.
So while you're watching, I'll read this caption. It says, dragged by a school bus, $5 million settlement for 7-year-old girl's life-changing injuries. A Jefferson County family has reached a nearly $5 million settlement after a devastating 2015 incident where 7-year-old girl, a special needs student, was dragged nearly 1,000 feet by a JCPS school bus. The bus door closed on her backpack as she tried to get off, causing nerve damage, disfiguring scars, and lasting trauma. She has undergone multiple surgeries and continues to face a long recovery. The bus driver, Melissa Sanders, was fired for failing to follow safety protocol. The settlement will be paid over several decades to support the girl's ongoing medical and emotional needs.
Oh, she didn't know, though.
I thought it was gonna be that.
She didn't know that the girl was there. It's stuck in the door.
Yeah, I thought she did it on purpose.
But they
at first.
have safety protocols you're supposed to check. You're supposed to double check these things. Look
No,
in your
I
mirrors.
agree.
All
I
that.
just thought she did it on purpose at first.
But she was distracted by a student that was standing up there arguing with her about some shit too. But still, rightful lawsuit for sure. But
Definitely.
absolutely horrifying situation. My daughter's about to start riding the bus. She's in junior high now, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have to take her to and from school.
That's fine
because I don't want her to go stand on the bus stop by herself. I also saw that there's a really high rate in North Dakota of kids going missing right now. Kids.
I saw that there was like 8 kids that have been gone missing, like really recently.
And there's a thing we'll talk about on the next one because we weren't prepared for it. But I do want to talk about all these missing girls from the Indian reservations. That it's up right now, and I was talking with Dustin Hill about this.
Going on for years.
Yeah, and it's just something they're not talking about. But the statistics are crazy. I didn't know how bad they were. So next pod, we're gonna do some talking about that. I'm trying to find someone else who knows more about it.
Okay.
Yeah, who's more involved, and I got a couple of friends that I know that are really heavily involved.
It is
it's crazy.
It's an epidemic.
It's a crazy how neglected they are. And how rampant
you never
they go
hear
missing.
about it.
You never, bro.
Besides from
it's
the people
never
that are
publicized.
involved,
So that'll be next week. So check us out for next week's topic. We'll talk more about that for sure. Otherwise, you guys got anything else you want to finish on?
Dalton hates gays.
I do not hate gays. I love everybody equal. I do not love everybody's sin. You, sir, you need to spend some time in a room with gay people and have them tell you about their struggles. Because I
want to see Cody do one of those big debates.
1v20.
Yeah, 1v20
with all gays.
Yeah, bro. I could set that up.
That would be entertaining, honestly.
I could set that up.
You're stuck in your own white privilege and you don't understand their struggle.
Oh, damn, bro.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking full of privilege. All right.
You and your big house. All right, guys. Don't forget to share the podcast. Tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. Doesn't really matter as long as you're talking about Cody. Peace.